Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this T10 between Gujarat and the Bangalore Crowns. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the dashing David Gower.
Thanks, others. We're almost ready to get underway. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions. And you'll be looking at plenty of runs on this pitch, not much fun for the bowlers. It's a perfect day for cricket, absolutely no doubt about that, not a cloud in the sky.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
The captain showing a lot of confidence in their bowling attack with that decision. The opening batters will be feeling very confident looking at this wicket.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Well placed, should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
We're done.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
End of the over. Gujarat are 8 for none. Going with pace now. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Loud appeal.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game. and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
5 runs in that over. Gujarat are 13 for 1. Duffy, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. A couple on offer here.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Bowler's end.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler.
Good return back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Keeper.
Good return there back from the deep. No interest in that one from the batter. Duffy will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away.
Duffy ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Gone right through the defences.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. But not for many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
Super shot that.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Phillips has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowler.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Phillips shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
That's the over. Gujarat are 36 for 2. The right armour is coming into the attack from from the north end.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last
Wait
shot.
on.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait there. Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Yes.
They'd look for a couple here. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Wait.
Out! Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Edge! What a ball!
The edge was so close to going to hand, they're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Yep, yep.
Good return, back from the deep.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Sharma from the north end.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Yes, bowler. Yep.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Straight to the fielder.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yes.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Bowler.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Catch.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Out! Caught!
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Yep.
Duffy getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield. Strong appeal.
Elsa. Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Bowler. Yep. Keeper.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Yes. Keeper.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Oh, that is a great catch.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Big edge.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wait on.
Middle that one. Great timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
And the innings comes to an end. The Royal Challengers will need 94 runs. There's a lot of time to get these runs. It's a fairly decent total. Plenty of options. Don't need to do anything flashy. Just get themselves in and build the run rate. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Good bit of timing there.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice ball.
Rabada with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Brilliant shot that.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Finds the edge. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Gone, it's a good catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. A couple on offer here.
Good return, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Could be close. Could that be out? Looks so.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Nice shot.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Power and precision in that shot.
It was in the air for a long time, but four bounced just inside the rope.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Khan coming into the attack from the north end. Got all of it, and for six.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Big shout. Was there a glove? Yes, there is.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Misses everything.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
End of the over. The Royal Challengers are 44 for 3. Really good shot there.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Ballers!
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though. Just a little bit wide, well picked up, and let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good bowling.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery, maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Waiting.
Immaculate timing there.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
14 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 58 for 3.
Catch it. Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Solid defence, very compact.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Caught, what a position to set there, a brilliant catch.
Another one gone, the fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yeah.
Good shot, a beauty.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 63 for 5. Hit that hard, nailed it.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Perfect technique and placement.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Goes up And over for 6. That's the positive option.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Gill, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting. Got them playing defensively there. Really good use of the slow ball.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Wait there.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Gone, played all around it.
Spots.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. This could be out.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
End of the over, 4 off it. The Royal Challengers are 83 for 6. Going with spin now.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs to be on target.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Catch.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Wait on. Waiting. No.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. The Royal Challengers weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep. Always looked like that target was just under par, and so it proved. Chased down easily, Great batting and a deserved win.